these UFO videos have me thinking, because the government said that they were in the ocean, right? And now all of a sudden they're being spotted everywhere. You guys, I have a terrifying thought. What if they're leaving? What if they're not coming? What if they're leaving? What if they're leaving? And if they're leaving, why? Why?
It's up in the sky. It's just sitting there. It's not moving.
It's hovering.
Like literally.
Oh my God.
No, it's not. No, it ain't. No, it's not. So there's no clouds.
Shh. Quiet.
That's a UFO.
Look at it on the camera.
Quiet. What the? Dude.
That's not moving quick enough. There's no tail.
No blue or red
Look,
light.
something's
Oh my
coming
God,
off.
I see that.
Look, it's going up. It's taking off.
And look, you know UFOs been going wild, so I'm just saying if I'm catching one, let me go ahead and.
You know my shoulder still be hurting from that accident. That shit do look wild though, yo. What is that?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Right, that shit moving too.
What the fuck is that, y'all?
Right, if that's now if that shit dart in the other direction.
Right, we gonna have to move.
That part.
First and foremost.
Right. Hey, it ain't going out neither. Like, what the fuck is that? Look, I've been and I've been seeing this shit all over the internet. I done finally seen one for myself. Hey, if I get paid though. We get paid, that part. Look, I'm filming on an iPhone, so it's only gonna look so good. All right, so I know we all follow the shit is getting weird part Infinity guy, and I definitely feel like this video probably will qualify, but I feel like so many people right now where all I can say is I saw something, but I don't know what I saw. I mean, boy, they're playing the hits over there. Sorry, that's my ADHD kicking in, but I'm just as caught off guard as everybody else out there, because that was in Davenport. All right, I'm back in Charlotte now, and I was just in Davenport for the last 2 days for Thanksgiving, and I saw these orbs that just kind of look like burning balls of gas, but I'll post a second video where there were multiples of them. Right, I'm just saying, if the aliens is revealing themselves, I'm just saying, can y'all come down here and like introduce yourselves?
No, unless you got a whole bunch of cash. I'm about to say give us a little money, you know.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I had got in a car accident. It was like days, like not too far from me. Like the man asked me, he said, "You look at each other in the eye." I said, "Right now, we trying to hang out." I said, "We're just trying to hang out." And she like, "It's like, hey, you asked me to get you." Was it your fault? Oh no. No.
Hey, what car accident did you jack into the beginning?
Somebody hit her from the behind that
Man.
Apparently, he ain't hit Chris days apart.
Winter was with them. And Winter came.
Yeah, she told me.
Yeah, Winter came home to my mommy. I'm about to get paid.
And I just recorded the first one because, I mean, I'm a sky gazer, I'm a stargazer, I'm always looking up at the sky. And again, I saw something. Sorry. But I have no idea what I saw. But I know everybody else, they saw it with me. And the only reason I'm posting it is because when I was scrolling this morning, I saw a couple of other pages where people were a few states away and they saw the same thing. So that's where I'm just like, okay, either somebody's hitting us with a really elaborate hoax and we all just ended up part of it, but I don't know. Whatever's happening is happening. And I mean, I hate to say that I've drank the Kool-Aid and I'm gonna be looking up at the sky on December the 3rd, but curious minds want to know. Like, we've all heard about the Joe Rogan prediction. You know, he interviewed Trump, and December 3rd, there's supposed to be a intergalactic war in the skies. Like, whatever's happening is happening. And at this point, it ain't even about saying the quiet part out loud. They're doing the things that we don't normally see right in front of our eyes. Now, of course, I'm seeing all the other yahoos making videos talking about we've all reached a higher level of consciousness and the veil is coming down. Believe what you want to believe. All I know is the reaction that I'm pretty sure many people thought we were gonna have to this, which is supposedly their reason for why they never wanted to tell us, is not the reaction we're having. Because I've seen videos of people who are seeing the exact same thing that I saw and more, and their reaction isn't one of panic, it's not one of elation, it's one of those, we all knew, or we all had some type of feeling. I feel like everybody has certain levels of discernment, a spirit of discernment, okay? And some people it's really, really strong, and other people not so strong. But I feel like all of us can agree that something ain't been right for a long time. Like, there's something that they, whoever they are, just weren't telling us. And I don't know if we're gonna end up in a situation where all will be revealed, or they'll figure out how to tell an even bigger lie and pull the wool over our eyes. But whatever's happening is happening. Now, if you want to know my personal beliefs, I believe. I don't find it hard to have a faith in something higher, a higher power, something more benevolent, something more advanced, something with a far more intricate plan than whatever it is that we can conceive or perceive. I believe all of it. I don't have a problem with believing it. Like, look at this. Buildings, the sky, the ground, the sidewalks, the signs. I'm not gonna say that there's a reason for it all, but just the fact that we exist, I don't have a problem believing that there's something else far beyond us that's out there. And I'm just glad that in my time, I may finally get the opportunity to get some questions answered, or at least not feel like I'm crazy. Now, it's probably gonna raise even bigger questions later on, but we'll cross that bridge.
Yo, that's a UFO for sure.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yo, it's like that thing they showed on the
Oh,
movie.
whoa, 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 whoa. What is that?
We have a late-breaking story coming out of Friendship, Indiana tonight. We have received eyewitness video from a source only identified as I'm the Cryptic. Several witnesses are reporting multiple unidentified flying objects flying above the Friendship Flea Market. The video shows multiple objects in an odd formation and seems to show at least one government recon aircraft in close proximity. We'll have more details as information continues to emerge from the area.
My God! Okay, it's happening!
Come on, work. I can't believe it.
sighting. There's crazy lights in town, in Manchester city centre. Look, it's going around in circles. This is mental. I've been live on TikTok on Ant's Aviation channel, and I don't know what to say. This isn't normal. This is not normal. It's about 20 odd mile an hour winds. We've just had heavy rain. What's it doing? It's all over the show. Look, it is again. Seems to be hanging around where that cloud is. Seems to be where the cloud is. It seems to be where the cloud is every time. Look, it's moving now. It seems to be wherever that clouds are. It's as if it's coming out of the clouds. I've got my phone on a tripod here, so we'll get a clear picture because it does blurry. No one likes a video moving all over the show. So I've just been live on a TikTok.
FBI is now getting involved in an investigation into these mysterious, apparently small car-sized drones that people are spotting flying over New Jersey in the middle of the night. Look at this. One woman there took the video you're seeing. So that's it. It looks like it's flying pretty low. And from that perspective, it looks very large, right? And all those lights in the sky that you see there, see those lights? Those are apparently drones as well, they say, seeming to fly in a V formation, with the whole saga stressing people out nearby.
We're all completely unnerved. I didn't sleep last night. When I would get up and look out my window at 2 a.m., 4 a.m., they were still hovering. I got up at 5:30 this morning and they were still there. As the sun was starting to rise, they went back in the same direction they came from. And I expect they'll be back as soon as the sun goes down tonight.
Let's bring in Tom Winter. What's up with the mysterious drones, Tom?
Right, Allie. Well, not to go all Scully and Mulder on us here.
Do it.
Law enforcement is concerned about this. They have put out a statement, the local sheriff's office and local prosecutor's office in Morris County. So Morris County, New Jersey, pretty much the kind of the center of where this activity has been occurring, along with Somerset County. So they're about an hour-ish west of here. Don't throw things at your screen. I know that it could be double that amount of time given traffic, but just to give folks a sense of where we are, referring to New York City. As far as the size of them, multiple eyewitnesses have reported, and obviously we've seen the video here, you've just pointed it out, the size of these, it's not quite clear to law enforcement that they are car-sized at this point, but they do not appear to be kind of the homemade type that would fit on a desk. Whether or not they're the kind that would fit in a garage, well, that's going to be a bigger question. They really want the evidence here, Hallie. They want to be able to get their hands on this or know where they are flying from in an effort to try to figure out, okay, who's doing this, what are they about, and what are they specifically looking at? But officials in New Jersey stress, look, there's no indication at this point that they're a threat to the public. We'd certainly like to know what's going on, and they are encouraging people to call these in.
Why would the FBI be getting involved in this here?
A great question. So the airspace is the FBI's domain. So when the FAA sees something that is a potential violation of federal law as it pertains to the skies, that's a time where the FBI would get involved. And certainly if we're talking about multiple counties and we're talking about something that could have come from outside of New Jersey, perhaps from Pennsylvania, perhaps from New York State or the water, they want to have the ability to kind of expand this investigation. And I spoke to them just before speaking with you tonight, and they are looking for people to give them them some tips and to kind of coordinate the response to this. Also figure out what are they actually looking at. There are a couple of military sites in the area, but it's not clear yet that that's necessarily the focus of what these drones are about. But they're definitely keeping an eye on the situation. You know, there have been a number of reports of these unidentified aerial phenomena, Hallie, across the country and on the West Coast. So, you know, the government is concerned about this.
We really don't have any clues? Because right now it feels like this is so bizarre. The TLDR is like large drones fly over towns all night in the middle of the night and nobody knows where they're from. Like, that's really, we really don't have any little like signals. Maybe it's so-and-so or whatever company or something.
I am not holding anything back from you. Nobody has whispered anything from me. I am promising you. And by the way, the Morris County Airport that's closest to all this, close to Bedminster, New Jersey, where Donald Trump's golf course is, where he is often, you know, Hallie, from experience covering the Trump administration, that they are certainly aware of potential aerial threats. This is an important airport. It's close to New York City. So it's not as if they're watching these drones kind of fly off into the night and just saying, oh, well, maybe we'll call somebody someday. Like, this area is familiar with it.
That's not normal, is it?
No, I've never seen that.
Who would you send this to? Eh? Who would you report this to? This is just really strange. I mean, if I zoom in, it becomes... It just looks like they're all the same size. My phone's not good enough to... Every one of them is the same size.
Yeah.
13, yeah? And they're all in the same formation. They haven't moved out of formation. So they have moved from there in the last 10 minutes across to there, slowly. And if it's that windy like it is, surely they'd move a little bit quicker.
Your mum did say to me though.
لسه faire ton ramassé. تغزي ميغوت. مازي.
What the fuck is that, yo? Yo, what the? Yo. Oh shit, what the?
What is that? It's disappeared.
Tweets that promote the misleading claim.
I got video.
A search on Eficacia Negativa yields Spanish tweets
This is a police
that same
escort.
claim.
Look what it's,
the trust and safety team at a platform can use those keywords to automatically.
It's not one. It's not two buses.
Running off the road,
It's multiple. There's multiple
WiseTech
buses.
harnesses the wisdom of crowds as well as AI techniques to select keywords for each claim
this is actually
and provide other information
like out of a sci-fi movie because we have
for human reviewers,
just west
a
of here,
WiseTech's browser
right? Just west of here is where you have all this activity going on with the drones. It's like out of a movie where they're busing. They could be busing scientists to go to this area to find out what the hell these drones are. And I don't know if it's
COVID-19 was essentially like a proof of concept.
That is wild,
right? Like this is something.
This is not.
Actually, two of those buses are just decoy buses. It contains the CFO Blue Cross Blue Shield.
And they wanted to
more buses coming through. And these are like not. These are not. These are like I don't know what kind of police these are. These are like unmarked vehicles. I know, but still though, like, it doesn't say sheriff on it. The other ones that say police. 4 buses. There's none of us coming up right now.
The Midman brothers, who were military. Basically, Trump had
Where are these buses going?
With the existing brass of the Pentagon and the intelligence community over Russian policy over Eurasia.
This is really interesting.
But so the Atlantic Council was one of the very, very, very first movers.
So there's 5 buses, right? And there's another group of buses back there.
In 2014 with 25 years of free speech diplomacy.
That's just from Jersey Police.
The 2014 fiasco because of this Gerasimov doctrine.
Es como que a veces se ve más, es como que van de un lado para el otro, boludo.
Amigo, están muy cerca, son ovnis
Están muy cerca, claro.
Ovni asegurado.
¿Por qué? Van a 2 por hora, culiado, nos están filmando,
¿Qué 2 por hora? Van rapidísimo, amigo.
Van rapidísimo, es como un avión.
Quick second question.
Someone called the cops on these lights. See, even the police, they're going crazy.
The aliens are attacking.
Oh my god, now cars are, they're starting to notice. Here comes another, oh, fire truck.
There has been activity by alien or non-human technology and or beings that has caused harm to humans.
I can't get into the specifics in an open environment, but at least the activity that I personally witnessed, and I have to be very careful here because they tell you never to acknowledge tradecraft, right? So what I personally witnessed, myself and my wife, was very disturbing.
Yo, what is this, bro? What is this? Yo, that's like a... What is that, bro?
Center Envoy 3413, got a question. Go ahead. If the river's MOA is hot, you got anybody messing around over there? It is cold. Well, I was curious why you asked. It's going to sound a little weird, but we keep asking about the MOAs we keep passing because we're following these two kind of lights that are up above us that are kind of jogging back and forth left and right for the past like half hour. Really? Yeah, I don't see anything on radar, and no, river's just not active. Cool, thanks.
Yeah, Charlie. 1757, we've been watching them for about an hour or two in the northwest skies.
They were really
weak as well.
Oh. Way up high?
Split positions. They actually moved. It's the first time I've seen them change relative positions.
That's weird. Are they way up high?
Real close.
Sorry, Block, you say they're close in to you or they're up high?
Oh, I'd put them about 100 miles out in space.
Gotcha.
Agreed.
Yeah, they get super bright and then go completely dim also. American 2800, increase speed 280. 280, American 2800. American 2100, Fort Worth 12487, good night.
12487, 2100.
Envoy 3413, Fort Worth 12487, good night.
2487, Envoy 3413, good day.
Fort Worth, guys, 5327. Go ahead.
Yeah, just got assessment from my flight crew and a nurse. Patient is fine. At this point, refusing any medical. At this point, we've reached the point where we have to continue for a descent anyhow. This report, we will not be diverting. The passenger does not want to receive any medical attention either when we get to the ground.
Okay, so no medical on the ground, correct?
Correct.
That's 5327, Rep. Thanks. Pilots, discussion of level 25025.
All right, PD down to 25, Scott, 327. Thanks for all your help tonight, all of you.
I figured out what they're doing, and I'm about to connect all the dots. Now, what if I told you that those UFOs are not really UFOs that they're talking about in the mass media? They are basically drones that has a direct energy weapon that has a space-based laser generating system that can create pestilence. Everything that you're seeing taking place is the epitome of frequency warfare that can engineer asymmetrical biochemical warfare, because the frequencies from the direct energy weapon can cause neurological misfire, it can manipulate your nervous system, and it can also put holes in your auric field and make you depressed. So, it's not a coincidence that the United Healthcare CEO was just unalived. While simultaneously, you have these UFOs, which are basically drones that extract direct energy weapon beams that can manipulate your physiology and your neurological capacity. So one thing you got to understand about this simulation that we're living in, everything operates on a cyclum of a cycle, which is a pattern. And those patterns operates on the frequencies of time that is being manipulated by the three-dimensional construct. What you're looking at is a smoke screen, right? It's part of the dualistic paradox of illusions. So what you're seeing in the sky ain't no damn UFOs. Those are drones that have direct energy weapons that's coming from the Luciferian Anunnaki faction, right? Because they are basically working with the Black Hats, which is basically the deep state shadow government that wants to manipulate everything within the factions of the simulation. So that's why the guy at the bottom of this picture, he said that we're on the brink of another shutdown.